Hi, Yuvati. How are you?
Good.
Nice to see you. Hi, Meera. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Abhi, how are you?
Good.
One second. Okay. One second. Okay. So let's go ahead. Abhi, how are you? Nice seeing you. Okay. How was the homework, Meera?
It was good, but I had a few
Lot of
questions.
questions. Okay. Neil, how about you? How about, okay, Neil is not in here. Okay. I don't know. Where are the other? Yeah.
I actually am in here. I also have the same. I also had a few questions, or probably more than one.
Very nice, Neil. Good to know that you had questions. You know, I really have prepared one math Olympiad. Meaning, I've just compiled 5 questions. If you would like to take, I would like you to take that initially. But before that, right, I really want to mark Yuvati is in here, Abhiram is in here, Neil is in here, Lakshanya. Oh, Lakshanya is traveling. I think they forgot. Okay. Meera is here. Nevan, I think he forgot the class. Oh my gosh. 1 second, guys. Okay. Okay, guys. Now tell me. Yes, Yuvati.
I made some magnets over the week, and I was wanting to show them.
You made electromagnets? What? What did you?
There's a set where they give magnets and then you paint them, and I made some and I wanted to show it.
Yeah, please. Would love to see. Did you show it to Neil already? Oh, wow.
Not yet.
Nice. Did you paint that?
Yeah.
Lovely. Oh, wow. That's a cat?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, what is the third one? I can't see the third one. The third one.
Can you share your screen?
He can't see. She's
share your
showing.
screen? I can't really see it.
No, see. She's showing on the video. Hey, lovely. What is the third one, Amma?
The third one is like I try to do like those things where you put like paint and then use a comb to like spread it out. It didn't work out well, and then I for some reason was scribbling on it with a comb, and then it just made some marking.
Lovely. You did it at home or at the library or somewhere else?
At my
Yeah.
house.
Oh, at your house. Nice. Who helps you with all this?
No one.
Oh, you by yourself do it?
Yeah. We just get like a kit for it, and then I do it.
Oh, very nice. Abhi, how was the homework, Abhi?
Good.
Yeah, see, in the homework, this week's homework, the expectation was not for you to do everything and anything, know all the strategies, nothing of that sort. But let me go over, meaning I just want to see, I saw and had some comments too written down. Let me quickly see. Okay. Yes, we had, okay, let's do this. We revised this again. Okay. Mental math I gave you. Mental math I gave you a lot of time as well. Okay. I'm not pressurizing you on that. But yeah, we did fractions, right? Okay. What were the questions? Neil, Yuvati, please come up with your questions.
Uh, I didn't really have any questions. I just stopped at a limit yesterday.
Sorry, Ma, what was that?
I actually stopped when there were a few questions remaining. I just was
Okay. Yuvati, did you have questions, Amma? Did you have questions, Ma? You have to be quick. I really want to do something today.
That's these stupid questions.
Go ahead, guys. Yuvati,
Yeah.
what was your question?
What?
What was your question on the homework?
My question for the homework was like, are we allowed to use like a protractor for it?
Oh, protract. What did I say? No, see, only fractions were in the homework, right? I never taught you about protractors, right?
I had like, oh, those. I
Yeah.
think we were doing this one this week.
Which
Yeah,
one?
this week was more of
I think we were doing like
angles
this one
and
this week. Yeah, angles and like that one. We were doing like the line one, like the type of lines like parallel lines, vertex and all those. And perpendicular, intersecting, we were doing all those stuff this week.
Okay. Nice.
yeah, the last one, 24 to 66. This one, Priya.
Okay, 24th June. Okay.
For
Okay.
some of them, I was like trying to solve it, and my dad helped me, and he was like telling me how to use the protractor.
Wait.
My mom did.
Wait. Maybe I did it. See, 1 to 13, 24 to 66, right? Not full I have given, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about like I was using a protractor to solve the problems.
Now, what was the question number?
For for multiple of them, which was asking like acute angle and obtuse angle, I was kind of
Yuvati, what was the question number that you want to
I
clarify?
used this for the acute angles and obtuse angles to find like the degrees, like is it above 90 degrees or lower 90 degrees.
Yuvati, can I ask you a question? What was the question number you had questions on where you had to use the protractor?
I was using it on about all of them.
No, you don't have to use protractors at all. I did not even show you how to use a protractor, right? Just by seeing, you can say whether it is acute or obtuse, right?
Yeah.
What was your question? Which question you had questions on? Meera, did you have any questions, ma?
Yeah, I had a question on um, the mental math, like how to estimate.
I'll come there. Meera, just hold off on it. Did you have any questions on this?
I don't think so.
Yuvati, what was the question number? Can I ask you?
I'm searching for it.
Okay, you have to have it ready every time. Abhiram, did you have any question in the homework?
No.
Okay, how about Meera? Any questions in this assignment, ma?
In this page now.
In this assignment?
I think like for, I don't think so, no.
Okay, okay, ma. Okay, Yuvati, did you find?
Yeah.
Okay, what does this marking indicate? I just want to see. What does this marking indicate? It says 2 lines here, 2 lines here. What does this mean? Yes, Meera, tell me.
It means that that's an acute angle.
Wait. What does this mean, Neil? If I mark this and this as this, what does that mean, Neil?
So this means actually a cute angle.
Not really. I didn't say that it is an acute angle, but I have marked this with 2, here with 2. What does it mean?
So
Why
this
have they
is
marked? See, did you see there are 2 lines in here, right?
this is a right angle.
This, yes, this is a right angle. Good job. This is 90°. But why did they mark it with 2, 2? What does it mean? You see here there is 1 line, 2 lines and 3 lines. Did you see that?
Yeah.
What do they mean? They mean something, right?
They like in the thing they like are the sides of a thing and that part is really the middle or something.
Nevan, what did you think they mean? They have some meaning. Here there is only 1. There are 2. There are 3. What does it mean? What type of triangle is this? Yes, Nevan, I'm hearing you. What type of a triangle is this?
Isosceles.
Isosceles. Why do you say it's isosceles?
Because it has 2 sides, 2 angles equal.
Which, oh my goodness, where are those 2 angles that are equal, Neil?
These 2.
Which 2? Can you show me?
Oh, so I'll write it. Okay.
Hmm.
This
But
one.
I was thinking you
and this
knew this. That's why I wanted to see where we were based on the last year's Beast Academy. Good job, Neil. So see here, if they give you 2 and 2 markings, exactly the same, right? That means these 2 angles are equal. Good job, Neil. So it is,
Thank you.
since the 2 angles are equal, I can say it is an isosceles triangle. How? When 2 sides of a triangle are equal or when 2 angles of a triangle are equal, it's called an isosceles triangle. Now, let's see.
Miss Priya, have you noticed my question?
How about this? What is this triangle?
This triangle
Yeah,
is this
correct.
okay.
What is it?
Scalene.
Why scalene? What does it mean to be scalene?
No angles are equal.
No angles are equal. Good job. This is 1, this is 2. That means it is not the equal. This is 3. Meera, I have another question to you, Meera. How about this? What is this type of triangle, Meera?
Uh, it's a scalene triangle
Scalene. Why, ma?
because all of the angles are unequal.
Or not? Yeah, great. Okay, good job. Good job. Now, let me also, okay, how about, uh, okay. How about these? What are these markings? Abhi, what are these markings?
Parallel lines.
Are they parallel lines? No. See, these 2 are exactly the same. That means what? See, all these are the same. That means what? What, guys? Tell me. What do they mean? You have to let me know, right? Yes, Yuvati, go ahead. If you don't know, it's fine. I really want to see based on last year's Beast Academy, right? So, what do these markings mean?
These markings mean like the length or something.
What about the length? Meera, what do they mean? Or
They
Abhi?
mean that those sides are equal.
Yes, see, this side with 2 markings, this side with 2 markings. They both are equal. This side with 1 marking, 1 marking. So this length is equal to this length. That's what it means. And when you have the same marking on all the sides, what is this shape, ma? Nevan, what is this shape? What is the shape called? Nevan, you have to shout out, not type now. Please shout out. What is the shape?
The shape
What
of
is
the A,
the
rectangle.
Okay, next one. What is the shape?
B, pentagon.
Good job. But what since these markings are there, what is it called? What type of a pentagon? Marking says all the sides are equal. If all the sides are equal in a pentagon, what is it called?
Equal pentagon.
No. I have told this to you in class last year. Neil. Yeah, Yuvati, do you know? Or Meera, do you know?
Would it be a parallel pentagon or an equilateral pentagon?
Good try. It's not a parallel, but equilateral pentagon, I really admire you. But that is not it. Yes, Meera, tell me.
It's a regular pentagon.
Regular pentagon. See, regular means the sides are all equal. It's a regular pentagon. See, a square has a regular sides. All the sides are equal. Square has all the sides equal. Abhiram, coming to you, this only, the arrows mark parallel lines. You got it?
Yes.
The arrows show that there are parallel sides. Meera, what was the question numbers? You did not have any questions in this one, ma?
No.
Okay. In this figure, which figure does not have any perpendicular sides? Can you send it in chat, each of you? Which figure does not have any perpendicular sides? Which figure does not have any perpendicular sides? Good job, Meera, on the last question, pentagon answer. Which figure appears not to have any perpendicular sides?
Oh. Miss Priya, can you send me that note to
What is it?
chat?
Okay, you don't know how to chat. Okay, no problem, Neil. Message, reply to my chat. Come on, guys, all of you. I really want to know answers. Yes, Abhi. Can you get it, Nevan? You're not answering. Yes, Neil, Meera, good job. Can I get your answer, Yuvati? Abhi got it. Yuvati, did you have your answer? Yuvati, please send it in, ma. Nevan, I'm waiting for your answer. Nevan.
Yeah.
Yuvati, that is incorrect, ma. See, okay, now I have some comments on the homework. Let me see after the class. Okay, that one. So, which figure do not have perpendicular sides? Perpendicular means that forms perfect L or a perfect T. Which figure? See, here there is a perfect L or a T. See, this is a T, this is a L, inverted L, L again. So this has perpendicular sides. This also has perpendicular sides, Yuvati. Did you see there is a L?
Yeah.
And there are so many L's in this picture. There are many perpendicular sides. But here it's all slanted. Do you see?
Yeah.
So this is the answer. Got it? Okay, now, okay. See, looks like we need to review all of this clearly. Interesting.
I have a question which I had a question on.
Which one?
57.
57. 57. Okay. What is your question?
So for it, I don't really understand because it's like saying I'm using the appropriate
Geometric symbols. Yes, you need to
Name
be aware
4
of
points shown in the quadrilateral.
You
I
tell
don't
me.
really understand what it's asking me to do on these questions.
Name 4 points shown in the quadrilateral. Can you tell me what are the 4 points shown in the quadrilateral?
R, T, U, and R.
Okay. Using
R,
appropriate.
S, T, U, U.
Okay. R, S, T, U. If it is a point, you will use a capital letter. Okay, Meera, how did you do this? Using appropriate geometric symbols, name 4 lines shown in the quadrilateral. What are the 4 lines?
UT,
Uh-huh.
UR,
This is how you do. You are
RS,
RS,
ST.
ST. Makes sense. Name 4 angles. How will, okay, this one, see, this was completely in base 3. After that, we never touched it. But do you remember? Name 4 lines, name 4 angles shown in the quadrilateral. Do you remember? Name 4 angles shown in the quadrilateral. What are the 4 angles? Yes, Meera, go ahead.
One angle can be RUT.
Okay, so when it comes to angles, guys, let's say I have an angle like this. This is an angle, right? I have to use 3 capital letters to indicate an angle, or I can use 1 capital letter to indicate an angle. How do I indicate an angle? Angle B. I can call this as angle B, or I can call it as ABC and put a L underneath. That means angle ABC. The one in the middle, right, that indicates the angle. It can also be CBA angle. Make sense? You can either go clockwise or you can go anti-clockwise to indicate angles. Or you can use single letters as well. The problem is if you have angles like this, A, B, C. Now, if you call the angle B, can you call the angle B B? No, you don't know which angle we are referring to. This is one angle, this is one angle, this is one angle. It's very confusing. In those scenarios where it is very confusing, I use 3 capital letters A, B, C or C, B, A. That means this angle. If you want to denote this angle, right, you can either use A, B, D or D, B, A. Make sense?
Priya, I also got another angle that I sent.
Uh-huh.
I put STU as a right angle.
STU. Okay, as a right angle. That's fine. Do you know,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, even if I just knew the strategy before and I just said it STU.
I see. Yes, that's good. Okay, but we have learned it. It's not that we have never learned it, but let's see. Abhiram, what was the answer for 58A? Which figures have only one pair of parallel sides? Which of these have one pair of parallel sides? See, this arrow, they both are parallel. The sides, the two sides are parallel. They run by next to each other, but they never meet. Similarly, there are 2 arrows in here, 2 arrows here. That means this side and this side are parallel. That means they keep going side by side and don't meet each other. Make sense?
Yeah, like kind of like the figure C.
You don't like the figure C. Why?
No, kind of like figure C.
Why?
Yeah, I kind of can see a little bit of a parallel line here and here.
That's true. These two are parallel sides because they're marked by single arrow. Double arrows point another set of parallel sides, these two. Correct?
They never meet again, even in
That's true.
figure D. Figure
That's
E.
true.
Yeah,
So,
true. I know it's figure A, figure C, figure D, and figure E. But
good.
figure F,
Okay, Neil, I'm going to
yeah, it
move
doesn't
on.
even have a parallel line.
Parallel. Okay. It looks like we need a little bit of review, I feel. Okay. And Yuvati, you don't need to use your protractor at all for any of these. I understand, Ma, you will learn to use how to use a protractor. However, you don't have to use a protractor. Any questions? Any questions? Yes, Yuvati, go ahead.
Sometimes
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, now all isosceles triangles are equilateral triangles. True or false? Send it in chat. All isosceles triangles are equilateral triangles. Is it true or false? Send it in chat.
Also, instead of using the protractor, I'll like see if the line is going.
Yuvati, you blanked out.
Oh,
All isosceles triangles are equilateral triangles. Say true or false in chat. True or false? I am saying all equilateral triangles are all isosceles triangles are equilateral triangles. Okay, can you explain why, Neil? Why are you saying false?
Yeah, equilateral triangles have all of their angles the same angle, but isosceles does not.
Good job. And what is this angle, guys? Do you know what does a line angle is? The line
Straight.
straight angle. How much is it?
180 degrees.
Oh wow, how do you know that?
I learned that from you. Like, you actually teach us about that.
That's nice. Okay. So straight angle, it is 180 degrees. Good job. Now, Meera, can you answer this? All equilateral triangles are isosceles triangles. True or false? Answer, ma.
That's true.
That is true. Good job. Why?
Because isosceles triangles have to at least have two opposite sides that are not parallel, I mean equal, and an equilateral triangle has all sides that are equal.
Very nice. Okay, what is this called, Abhi? A four-sided figure with opposite sides parallel and no right angles. What is that figure called? A four-sided figure with opposite sides parallel and no right angles. Nevan, I really need an answer from you in chat. A four-sided figure with opposite sides parallel and no right angles. What is it called, Abhi?
Oh, parallelogram.
Parallelogram.
I usually have some little. I can't really say it a lot. That's why sometimes get confused.
Okay, let's move on. Okay, 1 minute, guys. I just want to make sure some. Okay, I did not ask you to do this. Okay, now. Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, I want to move. Let's say I am at this point. Okay, I am moving around in a circle. How much is this full circle angle? If I go around the full point and come back to the same point, how much is that angle? Yes, Meera.
I just had a question. What's the definition of a trapezoid?
Trapezoid.
It's a four-sided figure with no parallel lines.
Really? With no parallel lines?
At least one set.
Let me correct it a little bit. Where did you see that? Where at least one pair of parallel lines. Where did you see that?
I learned it.
From Beast Academy books?
I'm not sure. I just learned it.
Okay. See, that is one confusion area which I really don't want to bring up in class. But Beast Academy books say that trapezoid is a quadrilateral, four-sided figure with with at least one pair of parallel lines. Okay. Per Texas, right, at your school, right, they will define it as it's a four-sided figure with exactly one pair of parallel lines. Okay. Okay, but let's not get into that controversy, okay? We will define trapezoid as a four-sided figure with exactly one pair of parallel lines. That is a trapezoid, okay? Okay. There are many books that define differently. There are subtle differences in the definition. Let's not get into that at your level. We'll just go ahead with a trapezoid is a four-sided figure with exactly one pair of parallel lines. Can I move on? Okay. Okay, so When I go around a circle, right? What is the angle? What is this angle? You all said a line makes up 180 degree, he says, meaning I go 1 degree, 2 degree. Angles are measured in degrees, right? So when I go up, when I come here, it's a right angle. You all know that. And again, 90 plus 90 becomes 180. So a line, if I travel from here to here, I make up 180 degrees. Let's say I start from this point, come to that point. How much angle is that? What angle is that? You all know it. Think about it and tell me.
I think it's only a very small point, like at low, like
I
at
start
the
from here.
30 degrees
Neil,
there.
Neil, you know here, right? I go till here and then again come to the same point.
Okay.
Think about it. You all know.
I think it's like starting from 1 to like 30.
Is it 30? A line makes up 180 degrees, you said, right? I'm asking about you're coming back to the same point. So how many degrees is that?
240.
Did you
I'm at
add?
360.
See, 180 here, 180 here. So how much is that totally? I come to the same point. So how much is that?
360.
Good job. It is 360 degrees.
That's well for something that 360 degrees is the whole thing, a whole turnaround. If you turn around fully, if you just turn around fully, turned around 360 degrees.
Good job. What is the angle on a line, Meera? What is the angle on a line?
It's an obtuse angle.
Okay. Acute angle is less than 90 degrees, right? Obtuse angle, you know what? Is greater than 90 but less than 180. So if it is exactly 180 degrees, it's called a straight angle. STRAIGHT, straight angle. Okay, it's 180 degrees. And then greater than 180 means it's a reflex angle. Okay.
Okay.
Reflex angle less than 360 degrees. It's called a reflex angle. Okay. Now, can I move on? Okay, I feel like we should.
Number of degrees turning.
Okay. Now, guys, I really want to finish this up for sure because how many of you know how to use a protractor? How many of you know how to use a protractor? Meera knows, Yuvati knows. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see this one. Okay. Suppose, let's say I have this angle. What angle is this, Abhi?
A 90-degree angle.
Good job. Whereas I have a pizza, okay? I have a pizza. When you think about the angle in the center, it's 360 degree, okay? I cut this pizza into 6 pieces. I cut this pizza into 6 pieces, okay? What is the angle made by each piece? What is the angle made by each piece? Anybody can think out loud with me.
It's an acute angle, which is 60 degrees.
How do you know?
Yeah, I first split up 360 divided by 6, and it got me 60. And then I noticed it was an acute angle since it was lower than 90 degrees.
The angle around this point 360 degree has been split into 6 equal pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 equal pieces. So I divided 360 by 6 to get 60 degree. So each angle here is 60 degree. Make sense?
Yeah, and I also told the angle.
What, Amma?
I also told the angle is acute.
That is good. Now I split this pizza into into 5 equal pieces. I split the pizza into 5 equal pieces. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what is the angle made by each piece? What is the angle made by each piece? What is the angle made by each piece?
Actually, I still know it. Is there? Okay, so it's actually
Neil, why don't you send the answer in chat? What is the angle made by each piece? How did you find out as well?
No.
Think about it, okay? Around this point, right? When I go around the point, it's 360 degrees. But I split it up into 5 equal pieces. So how much can it be? Nevan, you're not again answering. Is your mom around, Nevan? Nevan?
Yeah.
Is your mom around or not?
Not right now.
Not right now. See, even if your mom is not around, you have to answer in class. Otherwise, I'm going to talk to your mom again today.
Okay.
If you're not going to answer, it doesn't work. And we are not going to continue as well. I have to talk to your mom today. Okay? Just please tell her to ping and we will talk it out. Okay? Unless somebody is there, I really want that somebody to be in there while you're in class. Yes, Neil, that's correct. Yuvati, did you calculate?
I didn't hear the answer well.
Nobody said the answer.
I mean the question.
The question is, I'm cutting a pizza into 5 equal pieces. What is the angle made by each piece? Okay, who wants to volunteer to explain? Meaning, I didn't get the answer, many answers. So, who wants to try explaining this?
Yeah, it's not me, right? Did I already explain? I explained, right?
I'll give the turn to someone else, Neil, now. Okay, thanks for
Okay.
asking. Good job, though. I like your answer. That's right. Go ahead. Abhiram, do you want to try? Let's try it together. I'll help you. So, there is a pizza. The pizza has an angle of 360 degrees, right here. Now that's split into
Wait,
5.
is it 3?
What is it?
Wait, can it have a remainder?
No, the 360 is split into 5, right? 5 equal pieces. So you need to split it up into 5 equal pieces, means divide by 5. How do you divide quickly by 5? Will 5 go in 3? No. Will 5 go in 36?
Yes.
Mira, you tell me, will 5 go in 36?
No.
Okay, so what will be it? What is the nearest number? 5 times what is near to 36?
7.
Yep. So what carry do you get? Do you have a remainder?
1.
1. So that goes here. So that becomes 10. How many 5s in 10?
2.
2. So each angle is 72 degrees. Any questions, Abhi?
No.
Okay. Now, the same pizza, I split it up into 9 equal pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 equal pieces. What is the angle made by each piece? I have 9 pieces of the same, 9 equal pieces. Okay. So, what is the angle made by each piece? We didn't get to area perimeter. Well, okay, let's see. Let's see. I just want to make a note of this and come back. I want to share my screen, guys, for something else. Go ahead. 9 pieces means what's the angle? Parallel perpendicular lines, triangles, polygons. Okay. Go ahead. Good job, Mira. Good job, Abhi. Neil, what are you doing?
What was the question?
There is a pizza. I split it up into 9 equal pieces. What is the angle made by each piece? I split
Okay,
this.
got it.
I split this pizza into 9 equal pieces. What is the angle made by each piece? Neil, you can quickly answer, Neil. I'm waiting. Nevan, where is your answer?
I'm still thinking it.
Okay, so basically the central angle 360, right, is divided into 9 equal pieces. See, 9 equal pieces means 9 times what? 9 doesn't go in 3, so take 36. 9 fours are 36, and then how many 9s go in 0? 0. So 40 is the answer. Now, let's consider, guys, here. There is a triangle, right? How many angles are there in a triangle? How many angles are there in a triangle?
3.
3. Good job. Now, if I add all of this, do you know what would we get? How much would we get? This is angle 1, angle 2, angle 3. If I add all of them up in a triangle, what is that I would get? Who has an idea? You can shout out. Yes, Yuvati.
We could probably do around like a 180 plus times 3.
What is that, Yuvati?
We could do like a 180 times 3 maybe.
Each is 180, you think? Can each be 180? If I want 180-degree angle, then it has to be a straight line. It cannot curve like this, right?
We could probably do like something times 3.
I'm not saying they are equal. I'm just asking what is the sum of those angles. Any thoughts? Okay,
I think it's like an obtuse angle.
Good try. Is it an obtuse angle? But a good try. I really like it. When you add all of them, you're thinking that it will get an obtuse angle, right?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
that's good.
No. That's fine. That's fine. I respect what you said. Okay. But let's watch a video. And I really want you guys, after watching the video, tell me what angles will it be? What will be the sum of the angles? Can we try? Can we try?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it out. Okay, wait. Let's try it out. How about this? I really want you to watch, okay? What happened? See, what happened? See, what are they doing? Each of the angle they are putting it together. How much did it come to?
180.
180. See, they are taking out each angle and positioning them side by side. Each angle of a triangle was cut out, and they were put together. See, this green came here and attached. This one is in here. This one was put here. When you put all of them together, be it any triangle, what is the angle I get, Meera?
A straight angle.
A straight angle, how much is it?
180 degrees.
Exactly. When you cut out this, cut this out angle, cut this angle, cut this angle. Put them together in any triangle. You draw your own triangle like this. Now cut this angle out. Cut this angle out. Cut this angle out. Cut this angle out. Okay, meaning I will just split this into 1, 2, 3 angles, 3 pieces. When you put the 3 pieces together, you know what I will get? I'll get this. This one comes here. This one will come here. This one comes there. So it becomes a 180-degree angle, which is a straight angle. So the angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. Make sense?
Yeah, well, if you, Miss Priya, if you had a right angle, like a right angle, like 3 right angles and 3, like 2 right angles and 1 acute angle, it's a reflex angle, right?
Yeah,
it's a
nice.
reflex, like actually, like 2 right angles, but
This is a reflex angle. Something greater than 180, greater than the straight angle, but less than one full circle. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that as well we learned it earlier. Good job. Now let me please go ahead, and I really want you guys to listen to this, okay? Let's see this one. Okay, let's see this one. I tried to make up a line. I'll draw a slant line, okay? I draw this line, okay? Let me ask you this, guys. I'm going to name them. Please be on the watch out of what we are doing. How do you describe AB and AC? What are AB and AC called? Yes, Yuvati.
A vertex.
No, vertex is only one capital letter. Vertex is A. Meera, what is AB and AC called?
Rays.
Rays, because it stops at one end, goes on forever on the other. AB. AC as well stops at A, goes forever at C. So they are rays. Okay. Now my question is,
I already got the answer of the rays, but tell me I got to wait the answer.
yeah, but you should have sent it, right? So when two rays meet, they form an angle. Okay. Now we'll start measuring the angles. I really want you to be able to measure angles. We don't have to study it again in fourth grade. I just want to finish up these, wrap these, and go to your Beast Academy book. But this is quite important. You see, when the what is this tool called in mathematics? What is this tool called?
Protractor.
Protractor, but it has its meaning. Okay, you know how to use it. You cannot position it the way you want it. But let's see, do you see there is a sun in this? Do you see the sun?
Yeah, it has one.
Do you see the sun? That sun, see, the thing is, you have a vertex. Where is that vertex in this? Where is the vertex here? When two rays meet, this is the vertex, right?
Yeah.
Right? And the sun center is here. Do you see?
Yeah,
The sun center should align with the vertex. The sun center should align with the vertex, and the bottom, do you see the bottom line, right? That should align with your base as well. That should align with your base. Do you see?
Yeah. And
But
if
one
you
thing,
add in another of those protectors, you would totally get a full angle, and no angle can go beyond 3 degrees.
True. Neil, let's see how to measure the angle, okay, with one protractor. I'm not going to use two protractor and make a full circle now, okay? Let's have this. Now, with this vertex, right, I aligned my sun center with the vertex. And do you see this baseline? Right? I call this as my base, right? I call this as my base. So I call this as 0 degrees. Okay, then I move up, 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree, 4 degree, 5 degree, 6 degree, 7 degree, 8 degree, 9 degree, like that. So now there are two. Did you see here it starts with 0, 10, 20 like this. Here it starts with 0, 10, 20 like this. Am I not confused what to use here? It's very difficult. It's so confusing. But you know that this is the. Neil, let me finish. When I'm talking, you're going to wait, please. Can I ask you on that? Okay. Thank you. So here, this is the base, right? The base, when whatever I'm aligning, right, I'm going to take it as 0. If I take it as 0, this is incorrect. I don't want to see this at all. Okay. Only the bottom numbers I'm going to see. Wherever I start with a 0, I'm going to see that. Now come to the next ray here. This was a ray, right? A, B, A, C I marked. Now come to the next ray. Okay. I'm going to be watchful only. I'm going to watch out only the bottom numbers. Right? So 60 is here on the other ray. So can I call this angle as 60 degrees? Does it make sense?
Yeah.
But what is not making sense here? You know everybody what mistake they make? After measuring the angle, right? I only considered the bottom angle, right? So that was 60 degree. First of all, think about it. ABAC makes an acute angle or an obtuse angle? B. This angle makes up an acute angle or an obtuse angle? Abhi?
Acute.
Acute. If it is an acute angle, it has to be less than 90 degrees, right? It cannot be a perfect L. This is your perfect L. For the base, this is your perfect L. So anything less than that is acute, so should be less than 90 degrees. So the 60 degree makes sense. But by mistake, if you look through this, right? Oh my God, it shows 120. That is not 120. So always after you measure with the protractor, make sure it makes sense. Do a sanity check. What is a sanity check? Am I answering it correctly? This angle seems less than 90 degree. So it cannot be 120, but it has to be 60 because it starts at 0, goes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Make sense? Okay. How about this? First, at the end, you have to see whether it is acute, obtuse, or it is right. It's so important. Okay. How about this? Now I'm going to clear this off, okay? So let's see. Oh my God, I don't want to draw like that. Give me a minute. Okay, let's say I have an angle. Who's going to help me measure it out? Who's going to help me measure that out? Okay, let's see. Okay, Yuvati, how should I move the protractor?
You should move the protractor like so the middle should be like right at the corner of the the in the middle of C the angle in middle of C and B. The middle of the protractor should
Let
be
me
over
mark it
there.
as O. That is a vertex. Let me mark it as O. Okay. Now, should I move it to the right or left? Should I move the protractor right or left? Meaning, should I move it clockwise or anti-clockwise to adjust it?
Clockwise.
Clockwise. Then what happens? Is it right?
A little more.
Good. Okay. Is it correct? Okay. Now, what is the angle, ma? Approximately. You don't have to be exact.
Approximately 110 degrees.
Good job. Why is it not 70?
It wouldn't be 70 because we only use the inside.
Good job. Ah, you brought up a good point. Okay.
Yeah,
Now you know what.
when you measure, use the outside floor.
Wait, I'm going to bring that. Just because you answered like that, I'm going to make a different picture. Can I make a different picture?
Yeah.
So let me make a different picture. Meera, can you try this time? Meera or Abhi, I would like you to try this time. Can I ask you to try?
Yes.
Okay. Meera or Abhi, I want to understand what is angle BOC. BOC. If I write that, O is the angle I'm referring to. I want to find out what is BOC. I will bring the protractor myself. You can tell me how to adjust it. Okay. Is this right?
No.
Where should I move?
Clockwise.
Okay, clockwise. Is this correct?
Yes.
Okay. How to measure?
You need to scoot it this way.
You can say I can move to the right, left, clockwise, anti-clockwise. You have to speak in geometry terms if you want to study geometry. Move that way and all, I don't understand. I am a person who doesn't know anything.
You have to move it to the right.
Move it to the right, okay. Is this okay?
The sun could be in the corner at O.
The center of the sun, can it be at the vertex? That's how you describe it. The center of the sun should be right smack at the vertex. Now what to do? Now what is the angle? Now what is my angle BOC? From B I go here. BOC. What is that angle?
65.
Can I call it as 125?
Yes.
Because I always want to use the bottom, right? Is it 125 or 65?
65.
Why do you think so? I'm saying it's 125. Why do you think it's 65? Why am I making a mistake? Can you point me my error?
The zero's on the outside.
Ah, good job. Whatever you align is 0. So wherever it is inner or outer, you have to choose that to measure. Good job. And moreover, if you are asked about this angle, it is an angle that's less than 90 degrees. If it is less than 90 degrees, it's clearly an acute angle. So 65 is correct. Make sense? Okay. Now, let me quickly ask you one more question. Meera or Nevan, you're going to try this time. Can I ask you guys? Meera or Nevan, you're going to try. Now, let me
Yes,
ask.
Priya.
Yeah, ma.
I still don't understand how you use like the outside part of the protractor.
Okay, ma. Where? Okay, I'll help you with that. Let me go ahead now. I'll help you. Now you'll get it. Okay, next time when I do it. Okay, I'm going to draw a slanted line, and I'm also going to draw 2-3 lines this time. Okay. Yuvati, can you mark which is, I want you to show, okay? You can annotate on the board. I really want you guys to be able to annotate on the board for sure as we move on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have these names, okay?
Okay.
I want to know
Wait,
what
you
is
said
this
I
angle.
can't, like,
That's
I
fine,
remember.
Nevan, I need to talk to your mom on that. Which is angle AOD? I know that you're working on Chrome. I'm sorry, Chromebook. Which angle is AOD, Yuvati? Which angle is AOD? Mark it in the figure. You can annotate, you can show me where is AOD. Not really. Is this AOD?
No, this would be.
Then show me where it is. Clearly you have to show. Good job. That is AOD. Now, how to measure that? Can I bring in a protractor, Meera? Do you want to show me?
Yeah.
How? Let me bring a protractor. You know what is this tool called? What is this tool called? It's drawing a circle. What is that tool called?
I forgot the name, but I know it draws like perfect circles.
Yeah, what is it called? It's a good general knowledge, right?
Miss Priya, I know it's a
Compass. What is it
compass.
called? What is it called? What is it called, Neil?
Compass.
Compass. Good job. Okay, let's put back the compass. We don't need compass, okay? Only geometry kids need compass, and I'm not going to deal with it today, okay? Let's bring back the protractor, okay? I don't know where my protractor disappeared. Okay.
Up there.
My protractor is here.
There.
Mira, do you want to help me with measuring the angle AOD?
Yeah.
How to measure?
So first you have to put the vertex
Uh-huh.
the sun.
Can I do this?
And it has to match AOD.
It has to match AOD. So should I move it? Tell me in geometrical terms. You have to start describing geometrical terms.
So go up a little bit.
Up a little bit like this. Up a little bit. Let me go up a little bit.
I mean, like.
See, you have to change. You have to correct yourself. Only when you tell it correctly, I can move.
Okay. So put it like it's standing.
Put it like it is standing. It's already standing for me.
I mean, something like this.
Something like, oh, standing. Okay, let it stand. Oh, I see. So you want the protractor to stand like this. Let it stand like this. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then twist.
Twist.
Twist
Twist it to which way?
Left.
Twist it left. Okay, let me twist it left. I really like the way you say. Let me see. Let me twist it left. Okay.
And then align it to AO.
Good, nice. That's right. Align it to AO. I really like the way you describe now. Good job. Now what do I do?
And now you just have to measure the angle.
Angle. So what do you think? What is the angle? AOD.
I think it's approximately 71.
Good job. That is nice. Abhiram, can I have what is DOE? What is angle DOE? I aligned it for you today. What is DOE?
55.
55. Good job. So you seem to be all good with it. Okay, let me move on. I have something else to ask you. Okay, maybe this is not for your third grade, but I really want you guys to know. How about this? I have a triangle. Okay, guys, I have this as 30 degree. I have this as 50 degree. How much is this? I didn't teach this. We didn't work on this. But we did discuss something that is very useful to find out the third angle of a triangle. Meera, you can send it, Meera. Yuvati, you can as well send it. I really want everybody to answer.
Can I explain after?
Absolutely, Yuvati. Good job, Abhi. Good job, Meera. I have one more question. I'm not going to let you go till we answer that as well. Good job, Yuvati. Neil, Nevan, I really want your answer. Quick, I want something more from you guys. Can you finish? Neil, do you need help? Angles in a triangle add up to what?
A straight angle.
We saw the video. So what is the third angle here? Given two angles, what is the third angle?
100.
100. Good job. See, that's it. How about it? How about this? Okay, now you know what? I really want you to find out what is this. Let's see. Okay, I have this. Okay, I'm giving this to you as 80 degrees. How much are these two? Come on, guys. What is the question mark? Quick,
50 and
very
50.
easy. 50 and 50. Good job. How did sorry, Yuvati. Do you want to explain this? You said you wanted to explain. I forgot. I'm really sorry. Go ahead.
I did 50 and 50 because if you have 80 and then you have another 100 you have to add to make it 180 because all triangles degrees the angles of a triangle all equal 180 degrees. So
Or plus.
The
just
sum
put
of the angles.
100 into 2 because there's two sides you need to answer, and then 100 divided by 2 is 50.
Good job. Meera or Abhiram, what is this angle? I didn't mean to put you under the bus. Okay, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. But try. I will help you. I will help whoever tries. I'll help. Think about it. I'll help you. I'm saying. Think of something. Tell it out, and I'll help you.
I know that it's an obtuse angle.
That is nice. I really like it. Yes, it is an obtuse angle. Good sanity check. Very nice. Good thoughtful thinking.
So a line would be 180 degrees.
Good job, Neil.
So if we move it up a little bit, it has to be
Go ahead.
less than 180.
Yeah, that is true. Very nice. Very good thought. So a straight line should measure 180 degrees. But you know this, Ma. You know this. So what should this be? This is 50. You already know that. A part of it you know. What is the other part? You said it. See, the entire thing is 180. right? You have this piece as 50. What is this piece? The remaining piece.
130.
That's it. You got it. Good job. Abhiram, did you get it?
Yeah.
Did you learn something today? No.
But I did. I actually learned that that a reflex angle is like 181 degrees plus.
Oh, good. Correct. What is the difference between these two, Abhiram?
One has a arrow at the end and one has a dot at the end.
Yeah. So what are they called? How do you call them? Your name Abhiram, I call you, right? How do you refer to them?
Line segment.
Good job. Line segment AB. I put a line on top. This is ray CD. Make sense? Make sense? And okay, yeah. So we'll stop there. More of geometry we did today. I didn't touch area perimeter. I know that. I will assign, see, one set of different problems I'll assign. Okay, it's for Math Olympiad. Try that one problem. You don't have to get those. The intent is not for you to get all the 5 answers correct. The first one alone, if you can solve within a 30-minute time frame, it's wonderful. Can we try that? But you have to use some complicated strategy. I did not go through mental math, I know. But the first one alone, you have to use some strategy. Figure it out, play with numbers. The first one alone, see whether you can get it using some strategy. It's not like, see, if somebody is giving you a problem like this, 46 times 35 times 66 divide by 33 times 7 times 5 times 23. If I give you this, please don't multiply all of this. Please don't multiply all of this. Don't do all that, okay? See, think about problems like this. These are very heavy problems. But kids like you can really do it if you figure out ways of how to make the numbers small. Don't make numbers big. If you multiply this and this, what will happen? It become two huge numbers. I don't want huge numbers, okay? But then this is easily solvable when you pair up numbers correctly. When you pair up numbers correctly, it is easily solvable. But which number should be paired with which number? That you are going to find. Make sense? If you pair up numbers appropriately, you can literally break down numbers and make numbers work for you rather than 33 times 7 times 5 times 23 is going to get a big number which I can't even do within a minute. Okay, so I want you to split it up into smaller numbers by pairing which and which number that you're going to find out. Okay, so that will be a part of homework. Let's see, I'll just assign, let's see, whatever you know, you come back and tell me whatever you find out. And you know what? Next week we don't have class and after that we do. Make sense? Okay, guys, we learned something. Okay, any questions for me? Mental math, I'll do it next week. Every time this happens, okay, we can either do something productive or if I go into mental math, it takes away the time as well. Okay,
Okay.
we'll continue next. I'll come back to the mental math next class, Meera. Meera and somebody else had the same doubt, right? Neil had it. Okay, we'll discuss next week mental math. Okay, guys.
Okay.
Bye. Have a good break of 1 week. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, but I will put down
Bye.
some homework.
Thank
Please
you.
be consistent with the homework.
Bye.
Okay, when I assign, take 2 exercises per day. Those will be reviews. Okay.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you.
See you, ma.
Bye.
Ma. See you. Good job, Neil, today. Very nice job.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you have started doing very well, but I wanted to continue, Okay.
Okay.
Good job,
Bye.
though. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening. Give me 2 minutes, okay? I have to be back. I need a break. Give me 2 minutes.
Okay.